Have you ever thought about how much design was put into your toothbrush? Have you ever thought about it for 90 minutes straight? Anthony here, and it is time for another DNews screening room. This is where we all pick a movie that is available on Netflix. We watch it and we review it together. This week, we are watching Objectified. If you don't have Netflix yet, you can go to netflix.com/DNews for a free trial membership and watch it with us. If you live in a country without Netflix, Objectified, I believe, is available on Blu-ray and DVD and various streaming services. This was a 2009 documentary by Gary Hustwit, who is the guy who did Helvetica, which was a 2-hour movie just about the font Helvetica. And this one is all about how much thought goes into the objects that we use every day. And it really gives you an idea of how every little object around you, somebody has to put an intense amount of thought and process into it. And it starts off by talking a little bit about what design is and what industrial design is. They show just a pair of garden shears, hedge trimmers, and how much thought goes into making those. And it shows kind of how almost obsessive designers are. There's this constant theme of just trying to remove things and constant simplification. Just how can we get rid of this detail? How can we turn these two pieces into one piece? And it's kind of fascinating to see with these normal everyday objects, how many people sit in a room and obsess over them. And then it kind of segues into the different kinds of design. And this is where I found it interesting. It starts talking about interaction design, designing digital things. It talks a lot about form and function. There's this great bit about digital cameras and how all digital cameras are rectangular because film cameras were rectangular, but they were only rectangular to hold film. So why do we expect digital cameras to be rectangles? And one of the things that I love the most about Objectified is, even though it is kind of like, design for the first half, it also really brings up the counterpoints of design and how design has come to be used as a status symbol. You know, design used to be affordable because it was expected. You buy something and you keep it forever. But now design is tied into planned obsolescence, which is this thing where every 11 months we want to buy the new next thing. And so it talks about how design is used as this sort of stick and carrot to keep you buying the trendiest stuff that you can to keep up with everybody else. It also talks about sustainability in design and how that's becoming a focus and how hard it is to truly make a product sustainable. And it ends with a great bit about the future of design and rapid prototyping and 3D printers and how designers of the future are actually going to be building platforms that allow people to create their own objects. Designers seem to be really, really into the idea of giving people the tools to make the best design for themselves. And I thought that was really cool. The whole movie just makes you think about a lot of everyday things in a new way. I like how it gives that presentation of design as important, and I loved just seeing the obsessive minds of designers and how their brains work when they look at every little thing in their world. I thought it was a great look into the world of product design. I would love to know what you guys thought. So netflix.com/DNews, watch the movie. If you haven't yet, you'll get a 30-day free trial if you sign up at that link. And in 2 weeks, Trace is back watching Tapped, so be sure to check that one out too, and be ready. Be ready to give your opinions and show your work.